I'm here with our DC Motorsports and Extreme Offroad.com Stage 4 front differential kit. Here it is here. I'm going to be showing you just a little bit about it, and also we're going to make another video on how easy it is to install into an OEM differential. But basically we got our FAG pinion bearing here, a new pinion seal. We're going to have to destroy the old one to get the pinion out. We got our 12 lug armature plate and our HD ring gear pin, which is going to get pressed into the ring gear. A lot of people were asking us, is it a solid locked differential setup? And it's actually a two-piece setup. This comes out from this one, but we have these massive rollers here that are going to control this driver's side hub here and get rid of all of our popping and ratcheting. This passenger side hub is going to slip into the ring gear. This is a 2016 XB Turbo ring gear I'm using here just for demonstrational purposes, but to show you, this hub is locked in. So we're going to have three-wheel drive the whole time, but with this giant sprag cage and a free spinning driver's side, it's going to allow the front tire to roll forward or backwards and allow us to make sharp turns. We got a stock 2018 XP Turbo front differential. Here's the mounting bolts over here. I got the drain plug out and drained. We're going to pull this apart and show you how easy it is to swap this kit around. Here's our side cover. We got our stock armature plate, not going to be reused. We're going to be reusing this plastic spring retainer, and we're going to be reusing the spring itself for the ring gear. That'll pop out. If it's new, it might have suction to it, so it might be kind of difficult to get out. I use this little tube here to pull out the sprag cage and the rollers so they don't go flying everywhere. If it's used differential and you're cleaning it, I always recommend to pull the whole sprag cage apart and clean all the rollers, but we have that in there all together. Next, our ring gear comes out. We have our little wear piece there that goes on the bottom of the ring gear, and we have finally the last hub. I pulled the pinion seal off, and you're going to need some snap ring pliers to pull out this C-clip retaining ring. Keep in mind, this does go a certain way. I'm going to pull the pinion and pinion bearing out of here. Should just slip out like that. Sometimes they're super difficult to get out. But then you're going to use another smaller pair of C-clip pliers to get that ring off. We're going to take this to our H-frame press this bearing off, press the new one on, and it'll be ready to be reinstalled with our new seal. So we're going to slip our pinion back in. I'm just using the old one right now to show how it all goes back together. Get that clip back in there. I'm also not putting this in yet just so we can show the video, but this is going to slip in here like this. We want to get our wear band on here. Make sure that drops down into place. You're not going to be reusing your stock hubs or sprag cage. So next we're going to take this. The locked side is going to go down into the differential. Slip that in there. It's easier if you stand this up, and we're going to slowly work off the rubber bands once that gets in there. Next, you want to turn it around and make sure that your seal lip isn't going to get rolled over. Make sure it goes in nice and straight. Seal's all in there good. We'll get our spring on here, just like that. We want to get this pin on this plastic spring retainer lined up right in between the two fingers of the spring along with the ring gear pin. That way when you turn it to the left, springs back center, turn it to the right, springs back center. Our armature plate is going to go on, line up. There's really no way to mess it up on the 12-finger armature plates. That's all locked in. And then we will put the side cover back on. And you'll put your mounting bolts in, torque it to spec, and you're ready to drop this bad boy into the car. Day 2 of testing is complete on this HG Extreme Offroad Stage 4 kit. We got the car all cleaned up, got the diff out. We put about an hour of super hard testing on it and changed the fluid a couple times as it was breaking in. And now we're going to pull it apart and see what everything inside looks like. Get this side cover off. Everything looks like it's wearing in just like it should be. We're getting the 2 magnet faces wearing in on that armature plate, nice and smooth. Pin on this is all nice and tight. Ring gear pin is nice and straight. Let's slip this hub off. That's all wearing perfectly smooth. The rollers are all wearing on there nice and even. Bearings are all good. All the faces where the armature plate fingers drop in are all perfect. And this is wide open testing throttle on short course and our desert track with 3 or 4 foot deep whoops out there. Super tight turns. All performed very well. You can see the fluid is still nice and clean. So we're ready to put this all back together and go test it this weekend at the Side by Side World Finals Championship for Works out at Prim.